After I was here for about 3 months, I wanted to go back. It was just too much, not knowing the language, you know, everything. It was just different. I had met my wife prior to coming here, and apart from my wife, the other main thing that prevented me from going back is I didn't want to give any of my friends the opportunity to say, haha, we told you you'd be back. So I figured I would stay for a minimum of 1 year, then nobody could accuse me of being a loser. And 1 year turned into 2, into 5, into 10, and now almost 13.
Следующая поликлиника закрывает двери.
I work as a teacher at one of the big universities in Chelyabinsk. I've been there for about 8 or 9 years. I teach English, more English conversation, more so than English grammar or things of that nature. And I work at a very large private English institution in Chelyabinsk. So all of my jobs now, all of it involves working with young people, and I like that.
I purposely came here for a job in the beginning. People come here as a tourist and they find out that it's a really cool place to be, and they're going like, you know, maybe I want to explore it a little bit more. I think that any preconception that people have is a mistake. You need to come here with the eyes wide open and take it in and enjoy it. It's a great city. Enjoy the people, get to know them, and other than that, take it for what it's worth because it's a great place. There's a great future here, really. I think so.
У нас очень хороший кейс-стади пример на Лобачевский университет Нижний Новгород, где я прошлый год работал качество позиции проректор инновации. Мы уже видели это больше, чем 100 проектов в году, и 15 получил инвестиций. Ректор вообще не подумал, это возможно, но я показывал это возможно, потому что наш студент интересует этого. Именно хай-тек, именно высокие технологии. И мне кажется, это самый главный будущее России. Привет! Привет! Как дела? Но у меня был год бюрократика. Хотел собраться в этот секретарь.
Я так перенервничала. Он так резко пошел, и я не знала, куда бежать.
The reason I came here more than 20 years ago was I saw an opportunity to make a career change. I was a banker in Chicago. I had a career path where I could see my entire life path in front of me for the next 40 or 50 years. I would marry my girlfriend. I would climb up the ladder of ABN AMRO Bank. I would get into a better position. I would upgrade my home every 5 years. And for me, that wasn't very exciting. I believe that we have to pursue a policy of interaction between the US and Russia. So I don't believe in these sanctions. I think they're wrong, and I think they won't achieve the results that they want.
night trips to the airport would end up being the most boring video ever seen. People will watch it and say, oh my God, this is like a selfie from hell, you know. Stopping every single car.
Здравствуйте, сержант Буровинский. Я здесь, я же говорю. Крикнул по привычке. Ну, что сегодня? Провожаете? Провожаете, кого вчера встречали? Убийство? Второй раз за год уже инкассатор. На 20% увеличились разбои по сравнению с тем годом за январь-февраль.
Ну что, безработица растет.
Да, из-за вот этого вот всего кипиша. Цены растут, зарплату понижают. Где логика? Вообще не верю.
Да? Угу. Хорошо. So I have a Vidnijikosta because my wife is Russian and I'm entitled to it. Of course I wouldn't mind having citizenship in both countries. I feel very much a part of this country. I mean, you can't have both. So I'm not going to give one, you know, who would do that, really? When someone goes to America, Russian, they don't give up the Russian citizenship, they keep both. So I came from the Sheremetyevo 2, which was international terminal, went over to Sheremetyevo 1. I was alone. I was coming back from the States. I had 2 really big bags, carry-on, and I wasn't checked in yet. So, but I wanted to have a cigarette. The security line was really long outside. So I went to a guard, and my Russian wasn't very good, worse than it is now, which is still not very good. And I said, "Где можно курить?" "На улице." I said, "Я один, много багаж." So he told me, "На туалет, на туалет." He said, "Close the door and smoke. Все будет хорошо." So that's one thing I loved about coming into Russia. People, there was some sense. People understood. And I went in the men's room and it was a cloud. So apparently I wasn't the only one with that. In the U.S., they probably take you and arrest you for what? It's not child molestation, it's smoking a cigarette, you know? We like to break laws just like Russians do. And we feel very good when we break a law and we get away with it. Goodbye, Chudamans. I miss you. Until we meet again. Скоро.
Погода в Москве хорошая, температура 1 градус по Цельсию. Желаю вам приятного полета, благодарю за внимание. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As captain speaking, my name is Kudinov Sergei, first officer Mikhlukov Yuri. On behalf of Rahot Russia Line SkyTeam member, I would like to welcome you aboard Airbus 390 flight number 1425 to Moscow Sheremetyevo. The distance from Chelyabinsk to Moscow 1,400 kilometers, estimated time of our flight 2 hours 20 minutes. The weather at Moscow good, temperature 1 degree centigrade. I wish you a pleasant flight. Thank you.
Дамы и господа, добро пожаловать в Москву. Наш самолет совершил посадку в аэропорту Шереметьево, терминал D. Температура воздуха минус 2 градуса. Московское время 6 часов 15 минут.
Не принимайте от незнакомцев пакеты и сумки для перевозки. Это опасно. О всех подозрительных гражданах и предметах сообщайте сотруднику охраны, бортпроводнику или машинисту поезда по переговорному устройству, расположенному около входной двери в каждом вагоне.
I grew up almost entirely in the state of Connecticut. I've never lived more than 2 hours from the Atlantic Ocean. So even if you didn't go that often one year, just knowing that you could if you wanted to made you feel good. But I miss the ocean, I miss nice fresh seafood.
Чай, пожалуйста, кофе, сэндвичи, вода, соки, сладкая выпечка, шоколадные изделия. Горячий чай, пожалуйста, кофе.
I'll ask for you if I don't see you there, no problem. Okay, great, well, it'll be good to see you again. Catch you later. Bye. I can tell you something that even now that still shocks me. All right, and that's I don't know what the term would be in English because I've never seen it in my life before. But that would be like a man. Usually it's a man, but I've seen women, babushki too. They walk down the street and suddenly they go, blow their nose, and very often it's like. And then they're ready to shake your hand. You know, it's, to this day, that's still, and it makes me absolutely understand why Russians never wear shoes in their house. You know? After seeing that, I want to burn my shoes. You know, but. We were talking about caviar, if Americans like caviar, and many don't. Many don't because they think of fish eggs. And I never did either. I came to Russia, and the first time I was offered caviar, I did not want to eat it, but I felt it would be very rude, like against Russian culture, to not eat it. And I did eat it, and I liked it. So the company I worked for in America had, they won a big award, and local businesses were congratulating my company on winning this big award, and one of the companies local was a big supermarket. So they sent a couple of big baskets of delicacies, different types of delicacies, and everyone, of course, attacked all these delicacies, except there was one jar, small jar, about like this with a cover on it, of black caviar. Nobody would touch this. I said, oh no, fish eggs, ugh. I don't want to eat it. So I said, well, I'll eat it. Go ahead, eat it. I said, well, how about if I bring it home? Do you care if I bring it home, or must I consume it now? Bring it home. So I did, and I felt pretty good because it was, you stupid fools, that thing of caviar was worth more than your baskets of, quote, delicacies. So I was happy.
Привет. Здравствуйте. Привет. Как дела? Все нормально? Супер, супер. Привет. Лоша? Привет. Как дела? Нормально? Готов? I mean, a lot of my friends are self-starters here. They've done their business, you know, and I think that there's no closed doors. This is karaoke room. And we have 20,000 songs. So when you close the door, you have the privacy.
In English and Russian.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Well, Daniel will run this place.
He's my main guy. Hate us? Okay, we're capitalist. Yeah? You're a capitalist. Do I look like a capitalist? If they knew how difficult it was in the United States to live and to make a living and to take care of our children, they'd understand that we're really not that different. I know, I'm not trying to pedal around your conversation. I'm just telling you what I feel.
Hey, oh, my old friend.
Trying to figure out which word I should do next, you know? Because all the food products are rising. And I don't know about you, but my salary is Russian rubles.
Oh, so's mine.
So
Absolutely.
I literally, and I have some debts that I have in the United States. So I've lost 50% of my income.
Yeah.
Basically. So I have to survive on less because of this. That's why I work so many jobs. I try to stay busy. I don't give up though. It's okay.
No, I understand. We, my salary's in rubles also, and it's not impacting me that much because I don't have any debt in the States at all. I actually don't have any debt here, you know.
Johnny, please stand up. Благодаря нему мы, собственно, все здесь сегодня и собрались. No, and it's interesting with my fiance because she's an actress, so we go to theater and you know to see your future wife on TV. You know, it's kind of cool. You know? That's my fiance.
Oh, she's pretty girl.
My daughter Christina is living in Leicester, going to university there in the UK. That's my first grandchild, Kira. Yeah, she's come to visit me. We've never met. It'll be the first time I met her.
Russia's not boring to me at all, you know, so I can lead a more exciting life here, I think, overall, than in America, yeah, I think. Battle of the Bands, that's like from my teenage years, yeah.
Do you play any instruments? Do you play?
Well, I mean, I used to play in the school band, but that was trumpet.
Yeah?
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm not like a jazz trumpeter.
I play guitar.
You play guitar?
Yeah, I have a collection of guitars. I don't play well, I just like guitars. So. If it's tuned.
Yeah, just throw that out of the way here. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, it's just a nice sound to it, no?
Very nice sound to it. So it's acoustic but electric also? No, I don't want to touch it. I don't know what to do with it. I mean, I'll hold it, but that's about all I can do with it, you know? I always wanted to know how to play guitar, you know?
Because this is a lock-in, so I use the strap so I can plug it into anyone.
Well, my reasons for wanting to play the guitar, of course, were different. It's because you got girls if you play guitar, you know? That was.
I tried to tell my son that.
Yeah.
He says, no, I don't want to play.
Oh, really? Oh,
he's tall and good looking. He doesn't need it.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I needed it.
I still need it.
That's funny.
This is the first time I've been in a club listening to rock and roll music for many years. Really. And I'm just involved with my wife and my kids and working, so I don't have a lot of extra time.
So anyhow, Don, it was good to see you again. All right, and you, say hello to Kendrick when you see him.
I will. He'll be in a few days.
Oh, you're going to see him in a...
Yeah, I don't know what the form is, but he's in a few days.
I wish I was there at that point, but anyhow.
Well, you have a safe flight. When you come back through, you stop and see me. Right?
Will do. Absolutely. Actually, it was really good to meet you. It was excellent. I will come back. Yeah.
Actually, I can't turn here, can I? Oh, shit. For Russia, everything is about the paperwork. Everything is about the zayavka. Everything is about filing the patent application. And it's just a process, and it's a process of filling in paperwork.
Привет, как дела? Отлично. Хорошо. Привет. How about some coffee? I'm really ready for
The forces that Putin has to deal with between the westernizers and the Slavophiles makes his job very complicated, much more complicated than US analysts could understand. And I think I can only understand it because I've been here so long. And I understand the culture better than most American analysts, it seems to me. We have a house in the countryside in the village, and our children are with the babushka in the village now. And I wouldn't want our kids to not have that. And if we lived in the United States, they wouldn't have that. So when you get out to a village, you see that all the babushkas are watching your kids. And all of the kids and the next generation are watching out for the babushkas and the dedushkas. And so you have this sense of community where one neighbor has a cow and they help bring milk to the other neighbors. And you look at that structure and actually you think that's a great way to live as a family and to support one generation to the next. And that was something I absolutely didn't expect coming from America, and I feel that's actually one of the strongest parts of Russian culture. In the United States, it's rather cold-hearted when kids just say to their parents, it's time to move to a nursing home. It's kind of like just putting them out, because you're thinking, I need to make my career, I need to move forward, I need to live where I can make the most money, and so the family connections are actually weaker in the United States. And so this is something that actually Americans could learn something from Russia. I converted to the Orthodox religion to marry my wife, and we were married in the local church here, and I'm very happy about that decision. I used to jog just 3 times a week at least. I would go from my apartment in the city to the end of this embankment. It's in the center, but it's not our apartment. We're renting it. I have always loved this embankment very much. My dream would be to get some sort of apartment on the embankment someday, but not yet. Someday I'd like to buy a nice apartment, would be great.
Kendrick White.
Уайт – известный венчурный инвестор. С одаренными российскими студентами работал не один год. Какие ценности прививал, ясно по портретам на стенах. Ни одного русского ученого. Всех заменил на иностранных. Но это цветочки. Уайт – близкий друг бывшего президента Американской торговой палаты Скотта Блэклина. А он сотрудничает, и не скрывает этого, с организацией USAID.
If somebody said, here, Mark, we're going to give you a house. Here's the job. Everything's all set. Just go. I'd say, well, we'll see. Let's wait. Obama has 2 more years in office. He doesn't have to run again. The amount of destruction he does to that country in 2 years is going to be breathtaking, amazing. I mean, as it is right now, if my kids were there, the stuff that they would have to learn in schools has nothing to do with education. It's all to do with social experiments. I'm not into it. I'd rather have you just stick around here for now, learn mathematics, learn some other things that would be important in your life, not diversity.
Nie problema. Nie problema. Не столица Малого. Поляки, польське і Україна.
Where are you from?
Сам Сербія.
Serbia.
Сербія. Сама любима Русія. Русія, evo. Gledaj želi sad ovo. Evo, da vidi sad ovo. Evo da vidiš ovo želi. Gledaj ovo. Ko je ovo? Pa ja nosim njegovu fotografiju. A ja sam svi prijatelj. Mi se znajemo lično.
Special meal? Yes. No loss on a special meal. Спасибо.
Ladies and gentlemen, our aircraft has landed at Chelyabinsk Airport. Local time is 2:35 a.m.
Getting caught at 2:30 in the morning. Oh, that's nice of them. My first few years in Russia, when I would go to the United States, it didn't feel like I was going to visit America. It felt like I was coming home to America just for a short time. But this feeling has evolved over the years. Now, when I go, I'm going to visit America because it's not really the same country it was when I left it. Nothing is static. Things change. I mean, my wife is here, my daughters are here, my job, everything else. So the difference now is when I leave America to come to Russia, it's more like I'm returning home when I come here.
А что случилось-то? Сейчас пойдем посмотрим.
Maybe just, I don't know, man. So you just call another company or something?
Yeah.
I'd really like to get home.
видеосъемка какая-то, не знаю.
Спасибо.
Можно 2 молока, 3,2%.
3,2% в
Да,
коробочке, в пленочке? В пленочке или в коробочке?
Коробочки.
Коробочке.
Да.
100 рублей, еще что?
100? Хорошо. Спасибо.
Пожалуйста.
I don't want to make it sound like, no, I understand Russians. I do not understand Russians. I understand more about Russians now than I did many years ago, but like anything, the more you understand about something, the more you find you don't understand.
Do you feel mentally closer to Europeans or to Russians?
To Europeans.
As an American?
Now, I would probably say Russians, overall, if you want the truth.
With the resources that America and Russia have, we can solve global problems. If we're isolating each other, if we're confronting each other and having conflicts, the global problems of the world will simply continue to get worse and worse.
At the end of the day, we're here together. So you and I are sitting at this table together from two different countries, having a nice conversation. We're together.